Hey ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. So today we're going to take a look at the Transformers Buzzworthy Bumblebee Deluxe class Origin Bumblebee. That's right, didn't have time to do a stop motion preview, I'm sorry about that. But anyway, let's get down to the review table and see what the big deal is for this figure. So let's get it on, man, let's go! But of course, before we take a look at the figure, it's always nice to take a look at the packaging, and the thing that really surprises me with this packaging. No plastic window. I can just poke my finger through it anyway. So, you have this side, you have all the bumblebees, well not all of them, you know, the Beaver's bumblebees like missing, or Bumblebee Bumblebee is missing, and you have the all yellow Bumblebee right there, you have G1 Bumblebee, and you have the evergreen Bumblebee design right there, you have the Transformers logo, Buzzworthy Bumblebee, his name is Origin Bumblebee, and you have the wrong Bumblebee on the side. It should be G1 Bumblebee. But anyway, then you have the back of the box. You have the robot mode. You have the alt mode. You have 23 steps, and you have all the things you can do. And yeah, the gun and the jetpack. They're wrong color, but anyway, his name is Origin Bumblebee. And it's from the Transformers Forward Cybertron trilogy. Is in line with the Transformers Forward Cybertron trilogy lines, and yeah, that is pretty much it. It's all yellow. Yeah, nothing too special. But anyway, so that's it for the packaging itself. Okay, so here we have the Origin Bumblebee, fully transformed into his Cybertronian alt mode. And it looks great in my opinion. Very nicely done. Super screen accurate to the one we saw in the G1 cartoon. And yeah, really well done in my opinion. So, you have an Autobot logo right there on the front. Got nice gunmetal gray paint on the front right there as well. Nice blue translucent plastic for the one window right there. And yeah, he's all yellow. He's definitely all yellow. And you look under here, he has visible head syndrome. There we go. There we go. It has visible head right there, so he can say hi to you. Hi, hello there. My name is Bumblebee. Hello, hello, hello. Hi there, hi there. But yeah, really well done in my opinion. I've been wanting to get this figure for a very long time, and I finally got it. And yeah, I'm not disappointed. I'm not disappointed at all. I'm actually pleased with this figure. So yeah, really nicely done in my opinion. So, well, there's nothing much to talk about the vehicle mode. It's a Cybertronian alt mode. It's yellow. That's all I can say about it. It's round and flat. But anyway, so but there you go. Let's move on to some size comparisons. Here is Origin Bumblebee compared with the other Cybertronian Bumblebee that I know of. It's the Studio Series Deluxe Class B127 from the Bumblebee movie. You can see how they scale with one another. And just because, here we have the Origin Bumblebee compared with the other Bumblebee from the Buzzworthy Bumblebee toy line, the Buzzworthy Core Class Bumblebee. You can see how they scale with one another. Unfortunately, I do not have Netflix Bumblebee, so no comparison with him right there, but hey, you can see how these two scale with one another. So that is pretty much it for the alt mode comparisons. Now, in terms of his accessories, he does include a few of them. He includes, first, his little gun right here, which is pretty cool. So there we go, he does include that. And he also includes a jetpack, which you can actually use on Siege Sideswipe or Kingdom Sideswipe, and the Earthrise Optimus Prime. I don't have the figures on my table right now, so I can't really bring them to show you how it works. But it's basically you use this post, and when the Earthrise Optimus Prime has a port on his back, you can plug it on the back. At the back of the figure, and also the Kingdom / Siege Sideswipe has the port on his back, so you can actually plug this in to the back of his to the back of the figure. So anyway, and I feel like the camera doesn't want to stay put. I don't know why, but stay put, camera, stay put. Thank you very much. But anyway, and he does also include these things. Energon rod thingies. Done in a nice sparkly orange translucent plastic, which is pretty cool. I honestly have no use for these because I can't even store these in vehicle mode. Yeah, no storage in vehicle mode, unfortunately, for these things. I don't know. I might put them in the treasure chest of useless accessories, so yeah, I might do that. But anyway, there you go. He does include those, and yeah, to store these onto the vehicle mode, you can take this and plug this onto the port on top, and just plug that in. And you can take this gun and plug into that port right there, and just plug that in, and there you have the weapon storage for your accessories in vehicle mode. And sure. It looks ridiculous, but hey, it's storage if you really want to store your weapons onto the vehicle mode. But anyway, so without further ado, I think we're done with the vehicle mode itself. So let us transform Mr. Bumblebee into his robot mode. Now the transformation on this guy is actually quite simple. So let's get started. So now you want to take this front section right here. You want to untab all of this. Just bring all this up, and now you can take this whole section right here. You want to unclip all that and just bring all this down, just like so, and get that out of the way first. So now you can take the legs right here, just bring all that down, just bring all this down, just rotate to the forefront. There we go. And now we can take the foot right here, just untab this, untab that. Make sure you bring the foot up with this ankle tilt right there, so you have your clearance to do all of this. And I can take this panel right here. There's a little tab that will tab into a slot right in there. There you go. Just tab it in, just like so. There you go. I can take the section right here, just bring this back, and just fold that up, and just fold this up, and there you go. So I can take the foot, bring this down, and just collapse this on the double hinge right there. And there you have a leg all done and ready. And the same thing on the other side. Just bring all this down, rotate that around, and you can take the foot and untab all this, and just bring this up so you have your clearance. So now you can take the section right here, do the same thing, just tab this onto the side right there, and just bring this back, and just fold this down, and fold that up, and just bring the foot down, and just collapse the foot up on that double hinge. And there you have the legs all done and ready. So I need to raise up the camera a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing with the top half of the body. So there we go. There we go. There you have that. Alrighty. Doesn't want to stay put. Okay, hold on guys. We're getting there. We are getting there. We're definitely getting there. If the camera wants to stay put, then that's good. Okay, hold on peoples. Hold on guys. Anyway, so I hope the camera can stay put until the end of the review itself. But anyway, so let's move our attention to the arms right here. You want to split the arms like so. Just bring all this back, bring all that back, just like that. And now you can take the hands and just flip them out. There we go. And flip them out, just like so. And you can take this whole entire section right here, just bring this down, and just bring this up on the double hinge. And that would tap into place, and just rotate the waist 180, just like so. And we're almost done. And just take this and just bring all this down on the double hinge, bring all that down, and just make sure that sits flush against his back. And I think we're done. Are we done? Woo, yes, we are done. So there you have the Origin Bumblebee, fully transformed into his robot mode, and I think he looks really good in my opinion. That's a cute little bumblebee, isn't he? He's a cute little bumblebee, and I like him. So let's get closer so you can take a look at the head sculpt, and that's a nice looking G1 Bumblebee head sculpt. I like that. I really like that head sculpt. Very nicely done, in my opinion. Yeah, that's G1 Bumblebee for you. Yeah, that definitely does look like him. It definitely does look like him. So yeah, really, really cool. You got nice blue paint for these faux windows. One thing I don't understand, when you look at the, when you watch the first ever G1 episode, More Than Meets the Eye Part 1, you see Bumblebee transform into his Cybertronic alt mode, right? But when he transforms back into his robot mode, you can see all the Earth car parts on him, and I don't understand that. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense whatsoever, but hey, they actually made it work with this figure, so yeah, it works. So yeah, it's nicely done, and yeah, pretty cool in my opinion. And yeah, he does have some junk hanging off his legs, but you know what? It doesn't really bother me. I think it kind of works. It kind of compensates the shape right here, so it kind of works. You know, yeah, it kind of works. So yeah, he has the Volkswagen feet, which again I don't understand. He doesn't even transform to a Volkswagen for this mold, for this figure. So yeah, it doesn't make sense. But hey, it is what it is. But and of course he does have a backpack, and again I don't care about the backpack. So yeah, why do I need to complain if I don't care about the backpack? But anyway, so yeah. So let's talk about the articulation with this figure. So the articulation, I think the head is on a ball joint, can rotate a full 360. It can look up a little bit, can't really look down. The shoulders, they can rotate a full 360. They can move in and out. You do have a bicep swivel. You do have an elbow joint. Over 90 degrees band. No wrist swivels, but that's okay. That's fine. I don't care about wrist. I don't care about wrist swivels anyway. He does have a waist swivel, which is really surprising. I like that. Really, really cool. The legs, they can move up that far, can move back only that far, and they can pretty much do the full splits if you want him to do full splits. You do have a thigh swivel, which is really nice. You do have a knee joint, pretty much a double jointed knee, which is really cool. I like that. So yeah, you can get it bent like about 90 degrees, or if you want to untap this panel right here, if you want to untap this panel, bring this up, you have your full range movement of knee joint right there, of the knee bend right there, so you can get more knee bend with this figure if you untap this panel. Well, if you really want to anyway. So yeah, that's a nice range of movements for the knee bends right there. The feet, they're on the double hinge, you know, due to transformation, and of course you do have lots and lots of ankle tiltage. That's a lot of ankle tilt, and I like that. I love it when a robot has an ankle tilt, so yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So yeah, the articulation is really, really good on this figure. So yeah, in terms of the articulation, I got no issues with it. So no issues with the articulation whatsoever. So yeah. So now let's work on his accessories. You can give Bumblebee his gun. You can just plug this into his hand, just like so, and there we go. He can shoot and kill some Decepticons if he wishes to do so. So now you can take the jetpack and just plug this onto the back of the figure. Plug that in, and there we go. Now he can just whoosh off into space. Yeah, he can do that as well. So yeah. Alright, so I think we are pretty much done with the robot mode, so now it's time to move on to the comparisons right here. First off, here we have Origin Bumblebee compared with the Studio Series Deluxe Class B127, and as you can see, the Origin Bumblebee figure is definitely smaller than the B127 toy. So yeah, you can see the difference in height there between the two Bumblebees. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So moving on. And last but not least, here we have the Origin Bumblebee compared with the Core Class Bumblebee from the Buzzworthy Bumblebee toy line. As you can see, yeah, the Core Class Bumblebee is definitely smaller than the Origin Bumblebee. So yeah, between the two, I definitely like this guy better. I think this guy wins hands down for me. But this one's still not bad. I still dig this figure. So yeah, 2 mainline G1 Bumblebees in my collection. I'm really happy about that. So alright, so that is pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Buzzworthy Bumblebee Deluxe Class Origin Bumblebee. And yeah, I really dig this figure so much. The robot mode looks really good. The alt mode looks great as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, he does have some junk hanging off of his legs, but I wouldn't worry about that. It's not too difficult. You can pop them off if you really want to. It's an option for you, but I'm not gonna pop it off because it doesn't bother me. It doesn't get in the way of the transformation. It doesn't get in the way of the articulation. So yeah, it's the kibble on the sides of his legs doesn't really bother me. Even the backpack doesn't bother me because it's fine. You know, I don't care about a backpack. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. But yeah, really well done in my opinion. Yeah, nice transformation. I really dig the transformation. It's nice and smooth. It's enjoyable, and the articulation on this figure is excellent in my opinion. Yeah, he lacks the wrist swivels, but I wouldn't care about the wrist swivels because it's not that important in my opinion. If he does have wrist swivels, then that's a good bonus, but besides that, I wouldn't care about wrist swivels either. So yeah, wrist swivels aren't really not important in my articulation list. So I'm not really an articulation nut, but yeah, but overall it's a nicely done, fun, solid figure in this Buzzworthy line, and I really dig this guy. So now that I have this Origin Bumblebee, you know, that actually looks like G1 Bumblebee, you know, in terms of the robot mode, I don't think I want to get the Netflix Bumblebee anymore. I might pass on that figure. I don't know. I just think this one looks better in my opinion, but if I ever see the if for some reason Hasbro reissues the Netflix Bumblebee into the Buzzworthy toy line, I'll definitely get that. But for now, it's very rare. I can't even find it, so for now I have to pass on it. But oh well, because there are more important figures to get other than the Netflix Bumblebee. So okay, so I guess that is pretty much it for today's video review. So now I got this figure from a shop called TF Toy, but if you're in the US, you can always check out your local Targets, your Walmarts, whatever you want. I think he's a Target exclusive. I'm not sure about that. Please don't quote me on that, but if you do know which store he's exclusive to, please let me know in the comment section right down below. And yeah, alright, so yeah, I think that's it. That's it. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well. Whoa, before I say anything else, I do quite like the idea of the Energon rods. I think that's pretty cool, but yeah, I got nowhere to store them in robot mode or store them in vehicle mode. I mean, you can get him to hold the Energon rods, but hey, it's a lot of work to do it, but hey, it's doable. But anyway, yeah, I forgot to rank this guy. That's another thing that I forgot with this video. Yeah, to rank this guy from a scale of 1 to 10, I would say he gets a good. I think he's a good 9 out of 10 for me. I think, yeah, he's definitely a 9 out of 10. Yeah, definitely. I still wish he had the kibble, you know, to flip into his legs a little bit more, but whatever. What would you have to do? So yeah, 9 out of 10 for me. Really well done. So yeah. So that is my rating for this figure. So now I am done here. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you will know when my new videos are up and ready. And you can always check out my I'll probably put this to Kingdom playlist. Yeah, you can always check out my Transformers Kingdom playlist for any videos you may have missed. So I'll post a link to that playlist in the description down below. And I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So they have the Transformers Buzzworthy Bumblebee Deluxe Class Origin Bumblebee, and this is JJ Bram signing off. Peace out! Yay!